Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty.
Yeah, I live in Detroit.
I still got her. I know I got her. I know I got her. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us
How
to
come my shit hasn't been going to my game, bro? There it
Tonight
is.
we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dragons of Tokyo taking on the Denver Broncos.
Here we go. I'm ready. Come on, Broncos.
Off we go from Denver.
Fucking Tillman beat me today, man. Kick my ass.
And he opts to not bring this one
At least
out.
I split with him. I split with him, though. That's all that matters.
Quickly to the air is Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And this will leave him a yard short.
Come on, Javonte.
Nice pickup of 9
Let's go.
yards
Let's
on
go,
first
Javonte.
down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from
Williams, running back out of North Carolina, plays for the Broncos. He's like a baby Henry.
You give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a
He's slower
playoff team
than
because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid.
Nah, he's good for me.
A 10-yard pickup.
They made him better this year. He's a star and shit.
The Broncos at 8-1 on the year. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
Time for some stretch. Looky. Stretch. Looky.
All on display in that victory.
Stretch. Looky. It's time for some stretch. Looky.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
Damn it, dude.
Up near midfield to the
He slowed down, though.
before being taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole.
Brax, make your daddy's life a living hell.
I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
I'm kidding, bro. Just kidding.
Second down and 6 now. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9. Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back.
Lowry, dude. That bum fucking burned my dude.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd and 15 all of a sudden, dude. In some
Right
trouble.
there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Back to throw. Wilson.
Oh my God,
It's intercepted.
horrible.
A drive killer there.
I was showing it, throwing it short too.
And the return here
I just threw it early.
31-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass,
Man,
so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert to about the 33-yard line. But you look at this Bronco defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Cousins.
What?
And the throw is going to be incomplete.
I want to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man
Yeah, I should pick that.
At that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
So that
Get the lights on.
things a bit.
Otherwise, there is no pass
18
rush.
yards to go now on second down. Now
You get
Wilson.
the lights on, yes.
And he knocks the ball
Fucking
away and it
momentum
falls
lights.
incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action with Wilson.
Dude, no way did he get that. He dropped it? Fuck out of here.
Sights, but he could not reel it in. On fourth down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver.
Oh my God,
He was
dude.
called on 3 times in the win
Earning
last
them,
week
get
as his
fucked.
first one here's away. He'll take it at the 42.
I'm at home too.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question is this run coming too late to make a difference in the play?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks are writing this team off about 3 weeks ago. Even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shots on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. Second down. Here's Mostert again. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. You look at this Bronco defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Throwing, Cousins. Oh. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Whatever.
Good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cousins.
Hit him, Gregory.
Down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Randy Gregory charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins escaping the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
There we go, D. Orange Crush. Let's go.
32-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
This kid is just I ain't burning him.
And incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it right across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up.
Don't give him none of that.
They did it well there. Perfectly
Make him sick of be puking
route.
fucking sour milk all over you. Better smell that shit.
So the ball down to the 16
I wouldn't trust your taste buds for anything, dude.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better than running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get
I just missed that punch out.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers?
Got time right. It was easier last year.
Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out,
I don't know.
You can still get explosive
I don't get into drama, dude. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
5 yards on the carry. Good
I'm having
pickup
fun. I'm
on
having
first
fun.
down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up games like that.
Tillman does the same blitz.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. That is into the hands of Hawkinson downfield.
A lot of people use that blitz.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
First down, they'll run with DYMB. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
Oh, my God. How is he running on a 3-4 out of a nickel?
First down. To Nwangwu again on first down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Another run now for Nwangwu. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Cousins going to change it up. Straight ahead is the longer. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Joseph's got it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a little
saying one thing that you should do with that money, and you ain't said it, and that's invest. Make sure you invest half of it, use the rest of it.
They begin the drive with Williams.
Half of it. Let that shit work for you for the next 20, 30 years, and you'll be fucking.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to go.
Oh my God, I just fumbled it as I was throwing it.
He won't get in, but they are going to have the football in a great spot. First and goal at the 3-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Mostert will take it in. Touchdown.
He fucking pitches it out of a fucking sack, dude. Oh, wait.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room.
No, he was sacked. They were all over him.
About what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, he don't have no traits, dude. So.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
Oh, they run it right back on him.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Wilson. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now it's Wilson.
I dropped it. This dude's so fucking lucky, man. Touchdown dropped. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Answer Tokyo something. Or something.
2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
I missed that throw. It was my fault. I had him wide open.
The long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Got no timeouts.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again here, Wilson.
Tutty. Tutty. Dot, 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 dot. Jerry Judy. He ran in front of me, dude.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. If you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Working out of the gun, Cousins. On the out route, he's got Mostert. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this third quarter of play. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Fumble. Get that shit.
Coughs up the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Racing to the end zone. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly
Big
frustrated
Ten player, Brandon Browning, with the pick
those
six.
halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty
Buckeye.
comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. That those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Come on,
And the
fumble it.
decision to bring
He's
it
just
out,
getting
not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Now a 2nd and 10. Cousins here going to change the play. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And they'll go right back to Nwangu. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. On play action, Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Baron Browning gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Well, somebody's certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Cousins now from the 50. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Riley Moss. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Handoff here to Nwangu. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins now. Flush to his right.
No way, dude. Oh my God, I read that shit, ran all the way over there, and then it was like 10 yards of separation last half second.
Between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Surtain. Go near him. Go near him.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Tackle there by Lewis Seen.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up,
how I missed that,
the same case on
perfect
that play.
read, perfect.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On third down, Wilson. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Lucky ass motherfucker.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Dumbed out.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Plays open every time.
The kickoff unit is out on the
field,
and they will send this one away.
Pick and catch.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Here's Wilson. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night.
Goddamn 40-year-old players.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Fucking stuffed 5 yards in the backfield.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On the give is Nwangu. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Back stretches. Okay, cool, bro. I'm going to stretch you to fucking death.
Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They go play action. Cousins.
He just chucks.
Quick throw there is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now.
Kenny Nwangu, yeah, that's a power runner. Fucking scrub, can't even fucking play.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second.
Nah, just take some more time. It's only the fourth quarter, fuckface, and you're down 2 scores. Why don't you fucking take more time? Pick. Give me that shit, motherfucker.
Here's a 5th interception.
Fucking dick. Eat a bag of dicks. Fucking choke on every fucking one of them.
At their own 32-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber?
Anthony Barr, Mr. Free Agent,
Dominican
Sue.
I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And
he lost the football. One of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
No, I'll be up to get it.
Now Cousins going to change it up. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down, right near the 24. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up. led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Drops.
When they only give up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Wilson. Short throw caught by Dosich. Already out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. The busy night continues for Williams. And he's going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If you score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
And Williams is going to pick up a Broncos first down as he's down inside the 15. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Anyone gobble drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble. I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. 3rd down and 6. Again, it's Williams. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Play fake. Cousins. He's got a man.
He catches the ball.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, this was